Hey guys, hope y'all are having a good time today. I wanted to talk about three things that I think could make Disney Star Wars better. We all know that Star Wars isn't particularly in a great spot right now, but Star Wars is just one of those brands that you could change one thing and it would gain a lot more popularity really quick. The first thing I think Disney needs to do is make a movie that fans want to see. They have been making stuff that is questionable. The Mandalorian was really good. Season 3 was iffy. The Book of Boba Fett, most fans didn't like. Ahsoka was about 50-50. Andor, I really loved Andor, but a lot of people said it wasn't Star Warsy. And so I think they need to just go and make a movie or a show that doesn't pander to any particular audience, that all fans can enjoy. They have been trying to target a big audience, and I think that's where they tend to go wrong because if you target Star Wars fans and you make something specifically for them and they love it, the fans that have left the franchise will come back because really all they want to see is real Star Wars. If you look at The Force Awakens, it's the highest grossing Star Wars movie ever made. And why is that? Because there hadn't been a new Star Wars movie in 10 years, and fans just really wanted to see something. Second thing I think is to, and this kind of ties in with the first one, is stop doing things the fans don't like. One of the biggest criticisms from recent Star Wars has been that lightsabers don't kill people anymore. People don't like it. It's supposed to be a suspenseful thing, but it just comes across as lazy writing. Riva was stabbed twice. Sabine Wren was stabbed. Kylo Ren was stabbed. Finn was cut pretty bad across the back. The Inquisitor was stabbed. But I will say, disclaimer: Darth Maul was cut in half and survived. But that wasn't the next scene we saw him. That was a many year process before we saw him come back to the big screens. How can they fix this? Just make lightsabers deadly, like in the prequels and in the originals. Lightsabers are feared. Look at the Darth Vader hallway scene. The reason that that hallway scene is so scary is because the rest of Rogue One we don't see a lightsaber. And then the first time we see a lightsaber, it's Darth Vader absolutely massacring a hallway of rebels. And fans love that. That's the hands down best scene from Rogue One. The third thing I think they can do is either make some legend material or start in a completely new era. Most people see what Disney's trying to do. They're trying to set up the sequel trilogy with the Mandoverse, but no matter what they do, the sequels are pretty unredeemable to most people. They need to wrap up the Mandoverse and start with something new. Many fans want the Old Republic, from the games with, you know, uh, Revan and Malik and Bastila Shan, however you pronounce it, and so forth. They also could do little stories that doesn't have to be a whole, trilogy, like maybe a movie or a show about Starkiller or about Mara Jade or a Delta Squad. People would love that. A little 6 episode, you could be animated show about Delta Squad. They brought back, I believe it's Scorch in Bad Batch. I don't know why they can't make a little short show about that. And I think how they do this is they need to just hire fans, not Hollywood writers. The fans will make stories that other fans will want to see. And that goes back to the first point that I tried to make was if you make something that fans want to see, it will bring in a much wider audience than trying to pander to any kind of group. It seems that Disney is really targeting the LGBT groups lately, and they're targeting 5% of America, less than 5% of America, when if you target 95% of America, your profits are going to be way higher and you're just going to have a much better audience, more people who are willing to stick around to watch your next project. Hire people like Sam Witwer, who have shown to have passion for Star Wars and who still believes in Star Wars. Just let people who actually care about Star Wars make the movies. Recently, the director um, of Thor Ragnarok came out and said that he was working on a Star Wars movie that he said people will be mad. Why would you let someone do that if you're trying to make money? Why would you let someone who is writing a script say I'm making a script so that people will be mad? Why would you go through with a movie like that? It just blows my mind. Now, do I really think any of these things will happen? No, I don't really think that. But if someone at Disney who has some power or at Lucasfilm were to see this and make some changes, I think many, many Star Wars fans would be very happy. So, while I really think it could be, Star Wars could be redeemed, I'm just, the current way Star Wars is going, I don't really have lots of hope in it. Thank you guys for watching, and I praying for Star Wars to get better. Thanks. I hope you guys have a good day.